Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jeremy with Resilient Disciples for Christ Ministry, and I'm bringing you the thought for the day. When I do these types of things, I really do my best to try and find the good even during a bad time. It's very difficult to do that anymore, even when you're trying to give a positive note. But I believe that has to do with perception. Perception is funny. How we see something makes all the difference in the world. When life gets difficult, especially as it has been, or a loss of a loved one, or a loss of a job, or whatever it may be that feels like an attack. For us, we can see that from our perception. It's tangible. We can touch it, we can feel it, we can gripe about it. But the reality is, without even knowing, we'll allow it to consume us. We get up in the morning thinking, well, I have to go to work if you're lucky enough to have a job during this time, or I have to go do this task after that, and then after that I got to run the kids and go to the game, or after that I got to school, whatever it may be. But there's all these different tasks, all these different titles and labels and perceptions of what we should be doing that can bring stress to us and consume us completely. But what if we changed our perception a little bit? What if we just woke up and decided we were going to live for Christ, no matter what that may be? Doesn't make me the job title that I am or whatever it may be, just makes me a disciple. The reality is the world is very tough today. Even personally for me, I have a lot of things that are hitting at one time, and I'm sitting and I'm talking to my wife about this, and we just had this long conversation, and then all of a sudden I realized it just kind of hit me how much time I just wasted with my own perception of what was going on. Sometimes when we hit the darkness, it's our fault. It's because of things we've done and we receive consequences. That's understandable. But with trials and tribulations, you have to be careful. You need to pay attention. What's going on? What is it that God has for me in this? Did we ever think that God might allow us to be in the darkness because he wants us to get away from all the chitter chatter of the world and what it is we think we should do? Basically, get away from us so we could simply hear him. And then he even at times will force us to be stripped of everything. But there's one thing that he will always keep us to have. That's our faith. And when we aren't able to get to a point to just take a leap of faith in something that's different than what others believe and what was for God and what he wants for us. Isaiah 43, verses 18 through 20 says, "But forget all that. It is nothing compared to what I am going to do. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." We are in the wilderness, ladies and gentlemen, and we are stripped down to nothing but our faith. Our world is turmoil. And the thing is, it will always be because it's full of sin. But God's telling us, you've got faith, have faith in me. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland. He's going to create something out of nothing, something that doesn't look like it should happen. And that's our life. Maybe he's pulling you to do something different. Maybe all of this going on in the world today, God's saying, man, I got some work to do with you all. Let's change the way that we look at things. Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge him, and he will direct our path. The thought today is let's get us out of the way. No matter if it looks bad, let it look bad, but let's not focus on that. Let's look at what God is bringing that's good. Maybe he's doing something with you that you need and you don't even realize it, but you have to have faith. Have a great day, my friends. I love you all. See you tomorrow.